guys, Tenikov here. Welcome back to Banished and the town of Kenilwood, tucked away in the mountains. We are working on getting a steady source of iron and establishing a source of wool. Everyone needs iron, so I believe the first thing on our to-do list would be to go ahead and get that established. We've got a small surplus of laborers, and stonecutters is down to 5, but I never want to deplete this. I never want to feel comfortable with the amount of stone that I have. I'd rather wait for stone to trickle in than to have full workers, get a bunch of stone, and then realize that I'm out. Also on the to-do list is establishing some more housing for the future miners and future pastures. So let's go ahead and work on that. I believe we're technically in a bit of a housing shortage anyway. Let's do this one. Ooh, and that model again. Can't put it right next to each other. Let's go with... That's acceptable. Those two models, now I can road that together. Maybe stone road should be a new priority as well. See how much that costs right there. 12? 12 units, really? It's not a big bridge at all. I think I will do that. It'll certainly make things convenient. And I believe we're at the outside. Yeah, hopefully this person is still smart enough to take from the market. Then, again, we never want to overextend ourselves. That's kind of a bad idea going into winter. But we've got so much food and we've got so much firewood. I can't see this being a truly bad idea. Oh, that's kind of cool. I like the look of the mine. It's kind of like a little castle. If Luke ever decides to add combat to the game, or if a mod ever comes that adds combat to the game, it's going to get pretty interesting. The design for this is already pretty good for some sort of a fortress, if you could build fortresses on mountains. You know, honestly, I'd like to see not the ability to use all this mountainous space necessarily, but the ability to build something on top of it would be really cool, even if it's something specialized like a fortress. And then you have to spend a bunch of stone to build some sort of pathway up to it or something. That'd be very cool. We are playing on 1 speed because I always forget that I do that before I end videos. Well, after I end the video, before I start a new one. Yellow shirt, that's Craig right there. Very industrious worker. Just deforested a tree. It was very clear for some reason. Oh, by the way, the trigger year, I believe 18 was the year that we beat 50 in population. Now, barring 2 deaths, we should stay above that. I mean, 2 deaths is not outside the realm of possibilities, but we should stay above it, and we're definitely... Actually, as I said that, okay. We're definitely trending in the correct direction, I think. And this will only help. You know, we can actually also eat sheep. Listen to the sounds. This game. Gorgeous. And snow is set in. Sweet. Early winter. This would also be kind of cool if it just said, you know, winter, summer, autumn, spring. But early winter meant it came early, if that makes sense. I have a sneaking suspicion this is outside the radius of the hunters. Yeah, see, this is what I was talking about, building the town hall over here. They seem to kind of congregate on the outside edges of the hunters radius. I don't know if that's because that's where they're safe and everyone inside the radius is dead. I mean, we're still producing, so I don't care either way. 560 is a plentiful haul. I'm very happy with that. But it is interesting to note that they're always right on the border. Very smart deer. Totally okay with hanging out with the townspeople, just not within that radius. They know they're not safe over there. Already we've got 4 people living there. That's cool. And 1 person died, so we're down to 50 even. Keep an eye on it, see if it dips below. So by year 40, we should have it. Which is interesting. Oh, the mine's done. See, look at this. This is the coolest building. Oh yeah, so this is the actual mine, and then we've got this tower-like smelting stack. Very cool. Miners need 15 people. I think I'll cut back on builders by 2 and then throw everyone in the mine. The smoke rises, and they knew it was a bad day. Probably not a bad time to take a look at the pathing tools. That's a nice even bridge. Just to see where everyone lives and works. Cool. 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 Very acceptable so far. What? Someone died, so we're at 49. Here comes a trader. These people less acceptable. That's acceptable. Blacksmith, no. What? New people do not work. That's acceptable. I mean, for now. We'll fix that. No one works here, I don't think. No one lives here anymore? Sweet. Fix that problem. School teacher lives where probably the blacksmith should. But, you know, can't deny true love. School teacher plus woodcutter. These people are all smart. I think our housing situation's pretty good on the whole. Yeah. This is the only person who kind of has a commute. Good to know. What do you got for me? Resource merchant. Wool. I mean, I don't need any resources. What can I order? I can straight up order ale. I can order coal and iron, too. How much does iron cost? Well, I don't know. See, that's the thing. Interesting. I guess I will order some iron and some coal. If it gives me a big enough boost in iron, I can switch my mind to coal. And if it doesn't, or if he doesn't bring iron, or not enough, or whatever, but he does bring coal, I can buy the coal and maybe spoil people by building some steel tools for a while. And maybe that'll spoil them enough that I'll be... Actually, I believe I was going to put a mine right here. A second mine. So I need to make sure not to encroach on the exact furthest away that I can get it when I build my sheep pastures. Good to know. It's kind of hard to eyeball. This tree's shadow is about where the road is. Let me just... This tree's shadow, so... Guess right... I'll try it right there, just to... One dirt road, don't build that, I'll go ahead and pause. Where is... This would be a clear example of min-maxing, wouldn't it? Alright, so that's fine, so that is going to be where I'm going to build that road. Like... You know, I'm not sure. Build it like this for sure. Ooh, that's close. I like this kind of idea. And then we'll follow the water line a little bit. I like diagonal roads. I mean, I'm not going to be able to build anything in there anyway. So that's all fine and dandy by me. And then as far as pastures go, pastures, go ahead and unpause. We are at 41 or 51, so 19 is the new number. Food production, there we go. Pastures, I actually don't know the maximum size either. That's 1 over for 10. Again, probably smartest to do it this direction. Holy crap. Okay, so 20 by 20 appears to be the maximum size. That's 10 by 20. 420. Ha ha ha. Can't build it there. Oh, but that's not where I'd want to put it anyway. Okay. So like right here. 10 by 20. That's a long skinny pasture. But I think... Actually, I don't even... I'm thinking of putting houses over here. But I don't think I even really need to do that. No labor is available to replace the miner. Not a huge deal, honestly. Our schoolhouse is working fairly efficiently. I mean, not efficiently, it's operating at good capacity. Although we're down to exactly 50 people again. Again, we will be expanding, so it's not like there's any big deal. Again, laughably low numbers here. The tab key does not work to go between those. That's kind of strange. Also, you can't select the whole thing. No big deal. 500 just because they'll never hit that number. I'd rather them just always be working than hit a number that I could blow pretty quickly. Actually, you know what? It'd be pretty tough to blow 200 iron. I wish I could set it to, if they hit 200 iron, start mining coal. That'd be really convenient, because I have no use for coal. So it'd just be stored. Hopefully it's not a finished good. Close limit is 50 because we're anticipating wool. Actually, because we're anticipating wool, I believe it would be a very smart idea to go ahead and remove these resources. We definitely don't need the wood. I think that's all that's in there. But it would be smart to get rid of it so that when we plop a field, all they'll have to do is take the wood and use it. What is our firewood limit? 750, obviously. 250 herbs. Our happiness has gone down. I wonder why. I mean, it's impossible to know the specifics, I suppose. We seem to have a pretty thriving society. These guys in their wooden house, retirement home. We even have a retirement home. I don't think health is the issue. I imagine this is because there's no grain in their diet. They're not going to get any grain. And they probably don't have very much by way of... Wow, that's still producing quite a bit. We're back at 51. I'm not sure if we did below it. I think that's our last death. Yeah, I'm not sure on the health situation. Could add a hospital at some point. Try to figure out maybe. Good lord, it's a rainy fall. So those are like the same size. Could put a tavern here. Actually, I really like that idea. 6 by 6, and then we're left with 8 by 6, which could be another tailor. So maybe the tavern should go up here. But then it's 8 by 5, I think. Which is the same as the school, but one longer. So it hit in this direction, but not in this direction. We'd still have a gap. I don't care if there's a gap, but this road feels redundant. So, I mean, I'm just looking to see where I can put things. I don't know the size of stuff yet. Herbalist is 6 by 6. Forester's 5 by 5. Woodcutter's 5 by 5. I think 6 by 6 maybe. 6 by 6. So actually, I could put another woodcutter down. I don't need to. I mean, we've got so much firewood. And as I say that, we're 100 below our max, but I don't think he's working. Yeah, now he's working. I think he was working as a laborer. Someone's gonna die soon. Just gonna screw me. Have they produced anything? Okay, yeah, they have. Every time I get 40 and 10, I will upgrade a house. They're homeless? They can't be homeless. That's better. Don't do that to me. Let's see. I wonder if it would be prudent to put a storehouse over here. Probably not a bad idea. Storehouse, a storage barn. Because the market, the vendor will come here to pick up the goods, and then our farmers, when we have them, can just drop them off there. Oh, wow. Kariman has become an adult and has begun working as a laborer. And Baranata, the fisherman, has died of old age. Kariman became a fisherman. Good timing, still no labor surplus. Oh, come on. I mean, we've only got 2 builders. That's probably some of our problem. We do need more people. I am okay with conceding that now. Definitely need more people. Boy, where's that trader? Let's keep drawing shapes over here for a little while. That's a hill, really? 10 by 12 is kind of cool. 10 by 10 is kind of small. And 10 by 20... kind of cool, but I'm not really sure what to do with the extra space. 10 by 15 is not bad, I suppose. I wonder if I could fit 2. 10 by 10 for sure. So that would be a grand total of 30 by 20, or 20 by 25? Okay. Not bad. I don't know what any of this means because I have never farmed a single animal in this game. At this point. Important clarifier. Let's see. That would be a... Oh, wow. What a bridge. Not necessary. 10 unit bridge. That's going to be necessary. So yeah, I'll go ahead and build it. It's not the most efficient. Dude, I can put houses over here. Not the wazoo. They fit perfectly. That's going to be like the rich area to live. Everyone's going to want to live there. It's closest to wherever we came from, I assume. Or wherever the new civilization is, if we went upriver. I don't know, that's a good question. Where did we come from? And where are we going? I mean, we're going right here. I guess that's true. We have a lot of laborers is what I'm noticing. One for sure, we have 4 foresters, all working as laborers. So that's only 6 laborers. I stand a little bit corrected. We are... Oh, that's a cool house model. We are ready for another house upgrade. You guys will be temporarily homeless. Sorry. And then they move into the boarding house. It's like a well-oiled machine. I think I could put another boarding house back to back with that and use up all the space. Yeah. What fun that would be. I don't know, how big is... Wow, that's such a huge capacity. Could you feasibly have everyone be homeless, just living in the boarding house? I wonder if that's efficient. Or if that somehow contributes to happiness. Food for thought. What does the church do? Does it say? Provides happiness. 30 iron, 130 stone. That's a long way away. But I am beginning to like this location. Plop it and pause it. Tell that... Wait, are there... There's no stones. I'm pretty sure I've gotten rid of all the easy gather stones. But does allow me to build more houses. And I can see that, yes, they will fit, which is just great news. To make this efficient, though, I'm going to need to drag this road all the way down. Stone roads. Another thing to consider. Have they laid the foundation yet? No, they haven't brought any of the resources. These are false resources that I'm reading up here. Reserve of stone is low. No way. I believe they picked up all the iron. We should be good. Should be somewhere on this road. I watched it disappear from here, so unless the blacksmith got to it. Oh, there... Huh? Hold on just a second. Hold on. I want to talk to you. Laborer? Inventory and storage? What are you doing? We need that! Where are you taking that? Oh, okay. Whatever. Fine. I don't care. You think I care? See if I care. I don't care. You're a big fat meanie. Where else could a storage one go? Ooh, that's shockingly close, almost heartbreakingly close. In 2 directions it misses by 3. There's not really much else to build, honestly. Now that that's done. Wait, that's storage. We're pretty much playing the waiting game at this point. I mean, it's conservative. We're losing food, but we're building houses. It's exactly what I'd expect. This, jeez. Oh right, I forgot about that hill. What a memory. 10 by 15 is going to do nicely for our purposes. I think I want to put it here. That way I've got some space just in case this becomes the new it market for housing. Oh crap. Okay. Good I said that, actually. Let's do... You know what? Let's just be stupidly safe. We're well over 50 people. We've got this. This is in the bag. Well, not in the bag. You know what I mean. Oh dear. How you taunt me. 53 people, in fact. And here comes a trader. That could have been just in the nick of time, as a matter of fact, depending on who this trader is. I wonder. Yeah, no spoilers here. Look like you have a leak in your boat. Wheat seeds. I could do with some wheat. Honestly. How much of a cost is it going to be? If I got rid of all my firewood, that's 2,000, correct? If I got rid of all my hide coats, math hurts. So if I got rid of 250, and then if I got rid of 50, yikes, that's gonna leave me with barely enough if I have to buy something else. I suppose I could always move around the tools. Oh, this is a hard decision. I don't think we want to start farming yet. But wheat is the seed that I would want, though, is a grain. Like I said, I think that's their major problem. Go ahead and dismiss him. He'll be back. I still haven't figured out the traders, obviously. I don't think we've even seen the same one twice. I know that the same one will come, though. We're finally losing food. Let's see if we can show that on the graph. See, the trend is slowly downward. Because we've added mouths to feed for sure. I'm not terribly worried about it at the moment. It's not a yield thing. It's that we're building houses, speaking of. We're building houses, which doesn't help because the food that they've already taken gets put back into the market, and then they take new food once it's completed. There's more mouths to feed, so they're consuming more, obviously. We're not working at peak efficiency, and we have a decent number of people, actually. Let's go ahead and put another person in the mine, see if we can get some iron quicker. I'd really love to finish these houses as soon as possible. Actually, we've got a bunch of stone now. I might take off 2 of those and put them in there. Or something. Yeah. Sure. Congratulations, you no longer have to work in the quarry. Get in the mine. That's why these graphs are so useful. Population obviously still increasing. Citizens all clothed. Education is on the up and up. Good to see. Don't really have to worry about that too much. Logs, slightly fluctuating. Should fluctuate with firewood. Yeah, dipping firewood, spiking logs. Iron. I don't ever remember having iron. 80 iron, rather. That's the most important one, I'd say. This is not the map that I'm going to unlock all the seeds on, for sure. I've got a field, no farmers, no way to assign anyone to it either. Well, I could assign. That's good. So, actually, we could start farming in this area. That bridge is finished. How does it look? That's a perfect bridge right there. Symmetrical, nice arc. This one's a little long, but I kind of like the little flat zones. And this one's extra long. It has like an extra little brace on it. Oh yeah, I didn't trade anything. Shame. I'm kind of wishing that I did. If I had wheat, I could begin producing alcohol, which also trades. Got all the materials there. Beginning to wonder about gambling a little bit. As in going ahead and upgrading before they're really ready. I wonder how many houses fit here. Just one. Just one. Not worth it, I'd say. To build a stone house, I think, yeah, it costs the same resources as to upgrade it, but you reclaim some of the resources from building it when you... And it's streamlined to take a wooden house and upgrade it from the menu in there. So that's a thing. We've got our pasture, we've got our mine, we've got our church planned. How? Didn't I order them to clear all resources over here? Yeah, there's a standing order to remove all that stuff. Well, not that stuff. That's new, but still. Good again. This one now. Sorry, guys. We're looking fairly efficient, in all honesty. In fact, extra builder. Actually, I don't think it's even the builder that's the problem. I think we need more laborers to make this process go faster. More miners certainly would help. I mean, not much. Builders are hopefully just going to get everything destroyed quickly. Now it's ready for the laborers to do their thing. Which actually those builders should now be laborers. I've actually almost got enough for another upgrade. Barring stone. I wonder if I cut back too many stone cutters. Five and 5. That's not... I don't know, I feel like I had it right. Produce iron faster than stone. Because that's what we need. But we're out of stone, so I can't help it. And food is becoming a problem. 5,000 is my trigger to do something about it. So let's use our excess laborers to get another gatherer going and max out our hunters, perhaps. Foresters, again, sorry buddy, nothing for you to do. We could raise our fuel limit to 1,000. And once it hits it, we'll dump 500 off here. It's not a very elegant solution, though. We've got to kind of I was probably going to micromanage it anyway, but raise that to 1,000. Then come over here, take 500, and then drop it back down to 750. Because I want to take it in chunks of 500, because that's 2,000 value. But I don't want... Well, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I closed that. Crap. 48, 54 people. Stone is kind of going to be a holdup now. And I am tempted to build another quarry. That's cool. Could get a max size pasture. What are the benefits to that, I wonder? This is kind of a cute little pasture, since it sucks. I'll probably end up putting a couple more over here. I know it's good to have them in more than one place. If a tornado rips through here and takes out the pasture while I've got all my sheep in it, that's really going to suck, because I'm going to have to rebuy sheep. So if I have another sheep pasture up on top of this hill, or whatever, it would be kind of convenient. But I'm not going to do that. You know what? Let's get some easy stone while we still have it. There's plenty just laying around. Grab that. And that stone. You don't have to to go for that one yet. Probably getting close to that time again where it should be cut. Gotta sneeze. Rough. Let's see. We'll have the stone to do this. I don't want to bulk upgrade even yet. I mean, we don't have the resources even for that one. But stone is what we're waiting on, and there's stone all over the place. There's actually iron all over the place too. Might as well. I don't anticipate running out anytime soon. Which is a dangerous complacency trap, I guess, to fall into. I don't see myself running out of iron anytime soon. Mine dies. Not prepared to build another one. Seriously, what would you do? I think you need stone to build a quarry. What would you do if you ran out of stone before you built your other quarry and you'd already picked everything off the map? 40 stone. Well, that's not exactly a beautiful solution. I could always move that stockpile. Well, wow, mine infringes by 1. So I could put another quarry right. Wow, right there. Ugly. Ugly, ugly. I wish you could make it unusable land somehow, but not such a just square hole. Trader, ah yes, please, cattle, please. I beg of you. Plenty of stone. I will bulk upgrade. Some of you are gonna die anyway. Who are you? Do you have sheep? Pecan seeds. I don't think we can make ale out of pecan, so get out of here. Although, that would be very cool to have. What kind of nuts are there? Walnuts, I think, is the other one. The other big one, at least. I'm not such a crazy fan of walnuts. Pecans are better. Pecans, pecan sandies. That's cool for a house. I'd live there. Alright. Something is up. Because we have the... Oh, you know what? Laborers have to move all that stuff out. And my laborers are rather disposed at the time. Good job. You're picking the surface clean. It's fantastic. But can you do this first? What is cool about the quarry, as they go deeper, they cut this little spiral pattern. Kind of cool. I'm not too worried about this quarry because I like this area for it. It looks like a location where I'd try to actually put a quarry. But when a quarry is in some wasted space, like if you could fit it right here, I'd really hate to have it there. I wish that I could like cut down this and have the river, you know, make a little lake or something out of it. So just not just this. Oh yeah, that's where I got 2,500 or however much stone one time. And ruined the landscape forever because of it. So we got some resources back there. Looks like not that many logs and not that much stone. I mean, if we got 50% back, we get 8 logs and 4 stone. What do you have on you? 8 logs. Oh, right, 8 logs, 4 stones. So we probably get 50% back every time we upgrade. 8 logs and 4 stone. And we need 36 stone, 24 logs, so 16 logs, and 10 iron every time we upgrade. No big deal, though. I mean, it's the same as building them fresh, in my opinion. Once again, I've gone on entirely too long, but I really want this laborer, or this merchant to come by and give me some sheep. Or finish this block of houses, whichever comes first. Not this block, maybe both. Nah, maybe just this block. I've got 56 people, that's pretty good. Victory parameters are currently met. Barring a disaster, we should be fine. So, as far as the to-do list goes, mine taken care of, pasture taken care of, sheep missing, church planned, graveyard could use some work. Maybe just a small one. Maybe over here. Kind of a peaceful spot near the sheep. Do sheep poop a lot? Is that something that they do? I'm sure they do. And there'd be a mine there. That'd be kind of dirty. Maybe disrespectful. I don't know. That is all mountain. So how large is too large for a cemetery? 20? 20 by 20. So I could do this. That's a big cemetery. I want to put it near the church, as much as it doesn't matter. It needs to be at least 7 by 7, I believe. That's minimum size. And it costs only stone to make. We can do 2 more houses, rather. There we go. So let's hit it. Come on, merchants. I'm gonna speed up to 10x while you wait for this. Probably not the most exciting end to a video. Waiting for something to happen. We'll see. What was that tree cut down for? It wasn't hurting anyone. We have a buttload of laborers. All of our foresters, only 4 people. 1 herbalist, 1 woodcutter. What just happened? Oh, we probably made some firewood. Or we probably took logs, that's what we did. Oh, food is dropping rapidly. Sheep will help with that. Houses, again, probably not helping the situation. But it's a one-time thing. Let's take a look at the graph. We're up to like 60 people, almost. 57. Food has been on a pretty steady decline, but I believe this is where we started doing houses. Oh, we got plenty of laborers. Let's fisherman up. Forester, no big deal. It may be time, I mean, I think it's definitely time for another gatherer, at the very least, which means we might want a forester up over here. We really don't need the forester so much. But it will be nice to have for the gatherer. How big is the gatherers? Just trying to eyeball where everything is. That goes to the trader's hut on this side. It's in between these 2 bends of the river. next to this tree, right in the middle of this bend. It gives me enough to make a circle, right? About the same size? I think it'd be like right here. I see nothing wrong with something like this. And then I could slap a hunter's hut. To catch any crafty deer that have figured out how to use sheep, please. Squash, pecan, chestnut. I could definitely go for some chestnut seeds. Still though, can't make alcohol out of it, so get out of here, Kate. Oh, what can I order from you? Apple seeds. Could make apple ale. Cherry seeds. I like cherries. Cherries are trees. I wonder if they're pink. Peach, pear. Peach would be nice to have. I'm sure we all have scurvy by now. It's been 22 years. Beans. That'd be cool. Potatoes. I would love some potatoes. I would love to make some vodka out of potatoes as well. I do want potatoes, actually. Potatoes will be my crop. Maybe after... How do I... There we go. Get out of here. I like you, Caitlin. You show promise. I guess. So let's see. Foresters, don't care. Don't need them. Vendors, don't need them. Miners, stonecutters, yeah, whatever. Hunters, fishermen, gatherers. Okay, let's see if this does anything to our food supply. We've still got a couple houses to build and upgrade, which is going to grow our people some more. We're at 58. But we're getting to the sort of critical level. If we drop any lower, we're really going to have to work on it. My philosophy, kind of a harsh one, is that you can't ever completely screw up, though. Because I'm sure whoever the last people to starve are, will be in food gathering industry, and I can always start over from, how many did we start here with? 8? 8 adults and 6 kids. So as long as they can make babies together, I think we'll be fine. And we are close to the last stone house. Right here. That should have put a dent. I wonder if it's noticeable on 1 year. It seems like we climb, and then that's probably where the house was completed. I'll have to keep a better eye on that. God, this video's gone on way too long. One more house. Last autumn. Granted, we're playing on 6 minutes ago, I assume. 1 year ago. Last late autumn. I made our ultimatum saying the video should end. It's now the next autumn. Wow, actually we can fit a surprising number of houses on the other side of the street. By surprising, I mean 2. Still, something to consider if we ever need to fully man the mine. Go ahead and pop that. Yeah, like I thought. The mine seems to be working incredibly efficiently. We have so much iron, we don't know what to do with it. Which is great for the moment. Actually, we don't even need any more iron right now. How much iron do we need here? 30? I think we've got everything that we really need. I'll put back to 1 miner. He'll be very lonely. Wow, everyone's an adult now as well. I really don't want to do that. But we're going to need a buttload of stone for this project. Which should be our next thing to tackle. You know what, I'll go 10 and 5. Which I think is what that was at, so we're still going to have a bunch of iron. Maybe we'll switch to steel tools. Yeah, we'll probably do that. I'll probably I don't know, somehow take all the iron tools off the market as soon as I can, and then switch to making iron tools if I switch this over to coal. But we're going to need a pretty big surplus of iron before we do that. I'll arbitrarily set it at 200. Coal can never have too much of... Oh, and we're finished. Okay, so go ahead and slow this down to 1. And let's just take a look at everything. Yeah. Wow. Everything feels in slow-mo now after 10x speed. That's cool, though. Yeah, so we're still waiting on those darn sheep. I'd love to make some warm jackets because I know you guys might not feel like it, but you are cold. This is a harsh winter. It should be, or spring, it should be 40 degrees. In fact, I'm just going to start thinking that. Maybe I'll switch it over to Celsius, because I have an idea with Celsius, but I'm not 100% sure. Or I could imagine it's in Fahrenheit, and then summers would be like below freezing. I don't know. Town is coming along, growing pretty nicely. Well above our goal, definitely on track. Barring disaster, definitely should get the achievement. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time when we continue spring. Thanks for watching.